What's up, guys? It's Natasha Varela, the Money-Nista, 20 years in audit, accounting, and tax, 13 in the large business and international division of the IRS. Your tax strategist, business owner, real estate investor. So, a lot of people have been asking me on and offline about how I used my 401k retirement funds to pay off my student loans. So, I want to say this. I don't encourage everybody just to do it, right? Because student loans, that's a very touchy topic. It's a heavy debt for most of us, and it prevents us from moving forward in a lot of ways because there are huge payments. It creates huge debt to income ratio, things of that nature. So what I did, and I had about $85,000 in student loans, right? I had my undergrad and my grad, right? My bachelor's of science and economics, my master's in accounting, 2002 and 2004. And so at the ripe old age of 35, right, in 2014, I decided to pay off my student loans because my balance wasn't decreasing, right? My cost of living was increasing and my salary wasn't keeping up. So I knew I had to do something because I wanted more, right? And so I talk about this a lot because I started my journey with real estate, okay, as an examiner in the IRS, right? So I had a condo and I had already converted it to a short-term rental, okay, and I utilized the short-term rental loopholes. If you want to know more, click the link in the bio and join my free live training, the next one. And what I did was I pulled the money out of my 401k. Now, when you pull money out of your 401k or your retirement, whatever you have, it's it's a taxable event. You're triggering a taxable event, meaning early withdrawal, right? Early distribution. You have also penalties and so forth and so on, right? It's usually like a 20% withholdings and a 10% penalty. So what I did to combat that, because again, I'm not telling people to take their 401ks and pay off their student loans. I had a plan. So I took the money, I paid off my student loans all in one fell swoop, right? And of course, that gave me taxable income. But what I had was I had an asset on my hands that produced cash flow. It was not a primary residence, right? And so I utilized the short-term rental loophole, which is over 500 hours, right? Material participant in the short-term rental, being active in the short-term rental, being the only one active in the short-term rental. And I was able to utilize losses that are created by real estate ownership via depreciation, bonus depreciation, things of that nature, and offset all the tax that was due because of my withdrawal. So I also knew that I would have a close to zero balance in my retirement fund. So without the student loan payment, I was able to recontribute to my retirement, but at the max, right? And not only that, but it also freed me up to purchase more real estate because my credit score shot up drastically. I had really no other debt. My credit cards were already paid off. It was really just my student loans, which is a lot of people's cross to bear, right? Student loans. And so I just wanted to give you guys a quick story. I didn't just pull it out and go paying off my student loans. I had a plan. I ran my own numbers. I sold my payments were for my student loans and the interest, and when I would be paying it off via the payments I was able to make, because we all have other expenses, right? Rent, mortgage, food, utilities, gas, transportation, whatever have you. Um, and so it can be a bit difficult and almost impossible to pay off such a huge debt, as a W-2 employee, even full time, even with a decent salary, still paying your regular month to month bills. So this is not a promotion to take out your 401k and pay off your student loans. I'm just telling you what I did because I had a plan. I executed the plan, and it worked out. Removing the student loans was a huge financial burden lifted and emotional burden lifted. So if you do plan on doing that, please run your own numbers, right? Do your own math. Find out what you'll be paying by the time you pay off the loans. What the total is with the interest, right? And what you're losing by pulling the money out of the 401k. And if you can now contribute to your 401k significantly more, that you do not no